let's talk music theory. I'm so excited. Okay. Music theory is my favorite class right now. It's kind of kicking me in the behind, but like still love it. That's the best thing about music theory is that it's just like it's tough, but when you get it, you're like, wow, this is really, really cool. Okay, so a basic overview. We're just gonna kind of start with the grand staff. So the grand staff, we have the treble clef and we have the bass clef. I wish I could like Disney Channel draw on this, but I can't. So I will maybe like draw in where's my staff notebook? Here it is. Okay. That's Coraline. Okay, so I have fundamental review in here so I can literally pull it up. Okay, fundamentals of theory. Here we go. So we have a grand staff. We have the treble clef. It looks like that. You've definitely seen it before. If you haven't, Google it and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And then we have the bass clef. Another one. You've definitely seen it before. If you haven't, look it up. So I relate everything back to the piano because it's my instrument. And it just makes everything so much easier to understand because the piano is like the basic instrument, right? Everything else kind of centers around that instrument and like branches off. But like if you know the piano, I think you can learn any other instrument. That's just my opinion. It's actually a fact. So we have the treble clef and the bass clef. And if we're looking at a piano, it kind of divides right in the middle around one note. It's called middle C. Okay. So middle C, and then everything to the right of middle C, up the higher side of the piano. I don't know if I'm like mirrored. Up the higher side of the piano, that's treble clef territory. Anything that's written in the treble clef will be on this side of the piano, and everything on the other side of the piano, left side all the way down to the lowest notes, A0, that'll be A on the bass clef. So reading staffs, they each have 5 lines, 4 spaces. So say that this is the treble clef. We have the bottom line, second line, third line, fourth line, fifth line, and then bottom space, second space, third space, fourth space. 5 lines, 4 spaces always come from the bottom, no matter which clef you're talking about. So bass would start here, treble would start here, and they kind of like line like that. They're both connected by middle C. So middle C is in a ledger line, which is a line that you write underneath the bottom line, or above the top line. But it's one ledger line below the bottom line of the treble clef. That's a middle C in the treble, and then middle C in the bass is one ledger line above the top line. So if you see that, I'll like throw in a picture. I don't know, am I gonna edit this? I'll text you the pictures too. But middle C, that's what it looks like in the treble and the bass. And it won't line up exactly in the middle, but it's the same note, and that's where the staffs kind of connect. So that's that. Treble clef, we have little mnemonics to remember the notes that live on the lines and the spaces, because every time you see a note on the third line of the treble clef, it's always going to be a B. Always. Some way, shape, or form. Treble clef, third line, B. B. So we have E, G, B, D, F, and F, A, C, E. And if you look at those all together, we have E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, and then G, A, B, C, D, F, G. But we have E, and if we go down in the space below E, we have D, and then we have one little line. If we have an imaginary line here, we have C. And we know that C is on our ledger line under the treble staff. So that's where we get middle C. That's where it is. Ledger line. It's like just another imaginary line under E. So to remember this, we have every good boy deserves fudge, or every good boy does fine, or eat grapes, but don't fart. I don't know. You can do whatever you want, whatever makes it easiest, just E, G, B, D, F. Always, 100% of the time, no matter what. Like literally put that in your head, tattoo it on your body, I don't care. Treble clef, E, G, B, D, F, and then F, A, C, E, face. Treble clef, in a nutshell. Bass clef, we have same thing, middle C up here. So we have middle C on this line. If we were to work backwards, one space, imaginary space would be B, and then this would be A, because the music alphabet goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 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 for like A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. There we go. I'm not really good at my backwards alphabet, but so middle C, B, A. Lines and spaces, again, we count from the bottom. G, B, D, F, A. I learned great big dogs fight animals. I don't like that. It's kind of violent. So, what the kid I teach, I had him come up with his own. He came up with gingerbread dog frosting apple, which doesn't really make sense. But you could be like, good boys do fine always, if you want to like stay with the same theme here, but that kind of gets a little bit confusing. But G, B, D, F, A, and then spaces are A, C, E, G. All cars eat gas, all cows eat grass, all clams are good. I don't know, whatever you want, but always, always, always 100% of the time, G, B, D, F, A, C, E, G. Always. So if we were to go from the bottom, we have G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. This C is also this C. It's the same note. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, and then it keeps going up and up and up and up forever until we hit the end of the piano or the end of your instrument that you play. But that's the grand staff in a nutshell. I'm going to end this video here.